This is the fifth video where we're looking at solutions for the questions using the lens equation worksheet 1. Question 3 reads, a converging lens with a focal length of 10 centimeters is used to adjust image size in a photocopy machine. A piece of paper is placed 15 centimeters away from the lens. Question A here says determine the magnification of the image. Now you'll notice that we're using a converging lens again, so the focal point has to be positive. We're going to use our lens equation here and rearrange it like we've typically been doing. So let's isolate DI. So we subtract DO from both sides, and when we rearrange this thing, it will eventually become 1 over DI equals 1 over F subtract 1 over DO. Let's substitute our values in. So 1 over DI equals 1 over 10 subtract 1 over 15. These fractions will give us values of 0.1 and 0.067. Of course, this is going to be rounded. And when we rearrange this, subtract these values, and then isolate DI, do the inverse of the answer for this, etc. DI will become 1 over 0.033. Okay, and then DI equals then, when we do this division here, 30.30 centimeters. Now we have to figure out the magnification of this thing. So the magnification equation is M equals minus DI over DO. Alright, so that becomes minus 30.30 over 15. And when we divide 15 into that and consider the negative sign as a part of the formula, we get an answer of 2.0. No units because we're dealing with centimeters over centimeters. So the magnification will be 2. Okay. Question B asks, is the image real or virtual? Well, the image is going to be real because DI, which we've calculated right here, is positive, and it would be virtual if the sign on this is negative. And is the image upright or inverted? Okay, is it upright or inverted? So you can see here that we've got DI over DO, and we get a value of minus 2.0. All right, you got to remember, if I just get rid of the M here, that HI over HO equals what we have here. So if we were to calculate HI over HO, we also get a negative 2.0. So assuming that HO is our object is upright to begin with, and we get a negative answer, that means HI also had to be negative. So that image is going to be inverted.